Greetings petrolheads, welcome back to Automation, the car company tycoon game. So today I was requested to build a rally version out of the CS3 and I thought that was a pretty sweet idea. Now obviously it is going to be based on the N96 because V8s weren't allowed, right? Yeah, I think the maximum amount of cylinders you could have was 6. So excuse me. Yeah, okay, we're gonna be doing that in 1984, and obviously we're gonna reduce the capacity on that. Yeah, on that variant, on that engine variant. So gonna go up to 1984. Gonna clone you. Move on to 1984. Now the capacity limit for turbo engines was 2,200 and something cc. I don't remember exactly, so just to be sure I'm gonna be making it 2.2 liters flat, basically. 84, and then we go with let's go with the lowest possible stroke we can get, basically. And then 2.2 liters is, whoa, all the way down. Well, yeah, well, there we have it. 2,201 cc. I thought you could make it a little bit smaller than 2,201 cc when your maximum capacity is 2.2 liters. Now, I don't know if I want to go with single point EFI, even multi-point EFI. I mean, I know that some cars had that back then. Some cars already had that. We're gonna go with throttle per cylinder for sure, and at the very least a performance intake, if not a race intake. Probably a race intake though, because it is gonna be, after all, a rally car. And okay, we don't need mufflers on this thing. We need a lot more revs, more like this. Obviously a rally car has a lot more production costs than a normal car, so we are going to put a lot of quality in here and some quality also in here. Then we're going to sharpen the cam profile because we want the power like that. Yeah, it's good for now. Obviously gonna be adjusting that some more later. This doesn't do anything anymore. $225. Now we're gonna increase the boost to 1.2. Now we're knocking on heaven's door. This thing is gonna make this a little bit richer. Even richer? Yeah, sure, why not? Also, the exhaust is now restrictive, I think. Yep, it is. 265 horsepower. Gonna increase the compressor size a little bit more. 270. This doesn't do anything anymore. We can actually decrease this so the turbos will spool up earlier. So 1.15 is where we've reached our limit. 1.3 bars. Then I'll go with an air-to-air large though, because it weighs much less. 13 kilograms is a lot in a rally car. Of course, also, excuse me. I can't go back and see the stats of a water-to-air large intercooler anymore. Well, whatever, let's leave it at air-to-air large. So now, excuse me, this doesn't do anything? I think now what I need to do is increase the cam profile some more. 278. Now this increases power again, but not for very long. This doesn't do anything. $286. We need a little bit more. 290. 295. I want this thing to spool up earlier though. .300 horsepower, 330 newton meters. Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to increase the compression some more as well. Now I can reduce this a little bit. That'll make the turbo spool up just that little bit sooner. But it's still pretty bad. However, once you get into the torque band, you get a very nice torque, yeah, a very flat torque curve. Lots of power coming in. Of course, a rally car doesn't need entertainment. I think power steering is not even allowed, so we're gonna remove that. We're gonna replace the handmade interior with a sport one, and we're gonna remove the rear seats. So, obviously, this being a rally car, it needs to be all-wheel drive, because otherwise you don't stand a chance. Because like the wheel spin would be just off the charts. It would just spin its wheels always. 50-50 power distribution might be okay. Now I don't know if you can have a diff, and like if you're allowed to have a diff in the 80s, but I'm assuming yes. So geared LSD should be good. We need shoulder gearing, like that. 4.3 seconds 0 to 100. That is really, really fast. Need wider tires. Sports tires. Yeah, let's just... Actually, if we're gonna be building it for like asphalt courses, like I don't know, I think in Italy and in France, some of them are on asphalt, on tarmac. Then we're gonna go with semi-slicks, of course, because they will provide the most grip. Brakes are good. Need more cooling airflow so the engine won't overheat. The reliability is superb, actually, mainly because we don't have any entertainment in here anymore, which would, you know, that's gonna just lower reliability, because some of those electric things are gonna break, and that counts towards reliability. What do we do here? Do we leave the hydro pneumatic springs? Because they are good off-road and they are very drivable. However, sportiness is not very good. Do we do standard? Do we do progressive? And then gas monotube. Oh, I think this is better. Yeah, I think this is gonna be better. What would this have with like off-road tires? 27.3, it's not bad at all. 4.5 seconds 0 to 100 on off-road tires. That's really quick. No bottoming out. Gonna stiffen up this, and I'm gonna stiffen up the rear sway bar so we get a lot less roll. You can see before that we had 4.5 degrees of roll angle, now we have 3.8. 90 to 91 I think is a pretty good medium. It has such low emissions. Yeah, 12.7 second quarter mile. Not too bad. Oh yeah, we need to increase the top speed here. And then gonna be putting this back here, I think. Alrighty then, now we have an acceptable top speed as well. Can I make the tire profile bigger? No, I cannot. Bigger front tires will reduce wheel spin significantly. And now we have a really good sportiness rating. What's up with this? That will give us some more drivability and lose us sportiness. If we go one more here. Tough decision. Also, the braking distance is really good. Uh, 322 Rallye. .2 liter turbo, 300. Rallye, basically. Markets. Sport, but how is this so cheap? Well, it's because we have nothing in it, basically. Oh, advanced. Hold on, it has advanced safety. It has a sport interior. It has plus 10 quality on the engine head. And yet the car only costs 17,400. How is that possible? We have valve float, but we don't have any bottom end problems. So you know what? I'm gonna increase the red lens some more. Now it's gonna accelerate in 4.2 seconds. Okay. Yeah, not bad. And I think, well, one thing we could do is put these ones over here. They will be like, no, but put them here instead, perhaps. Go towards the center. Fit something like that on the bonnet. Oh yeah, and one of those on the roof. And then these ones are gonna go, and instead we're gonna be using a pair of these. And one of those at the back, I think. Yeah, sure. Okay, now we probably need to adjust the aerodynamic stuff a little bit more. Yeah, so do I want downforce, yes or no? I mean, probably yes. We need less cooling airflow, by the way. I probably do want some downforce. The question is, am I gonna put, you know, a lip on the front so that we have front downforce as well? I mean, the answer is I probably should. So let's go ahead and drag this along like that. Okay. Now we're making positive downforce on front and rear. Yeah, okay. Braking is now even better because we do have a little bit of downforce. Okay, I think this one is now ready for some rallying. Just out of curiosity, let's try this around the effort track. The SM430T with 225 horsepower did this in 131.4, I think. 122.1. Well, that's really good. Let's try this around Laguna Seca. Anything under 150 would already be really good. It's 148.3. Let me just look up what other cars are in that vicinity. So we had a 148.3 that is just behind a Lancer Evo 9 with the 290 horsepower, and it is faster than a Ford Focus ST. It's faster than a BMW 335i Coupe. It is faster than the Porsche 911 Carrera S of the previous generation. That's actually quite crazy, to be honest, because this is 1984 and it's, well, it is a rally car, but just, you know, not quite up there, I think, with some of its competitors. Some of them were making much more power. I mean, I guess we could retune this engine and go crazy, but 300 horsepower is already pretty solid, and we're making lots of, or at least very good, drivability for this kind of engine. So yeah, I think I'm liking these results. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode as well. Leave a like or a comment if you did. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.